Assalamualaikum and hello to our fellow friends and here. My name is Alfira Atika and I will present to you guys about our topic which is insulin replacement therapy for type 1 diabetes disease. First, we need to know what is diabetes mean in general. Diabetes is a disease that occurs when our blood glucose or our blood sugar is too high. As we know, our cells need glucose for energy, and the pancreas secretes the hormone insulin, which can control the amount of glucose in our blood. There are two types of diabetes, which is the first one is type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes. But for this topic, we will explain how insulin replacement therapy is used for type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, or known as juvenile diabetes or insulin-dependent diabetes, is a chronic autoimmune disease that prevents our pancreas from making insulin. This type happens when the immune system mistakenly attacks and destroys the insulin-producing cells, which is beta cells in the pancreas. So, as a result, the pancreas makes a little or no insulin for our body.
Purpose of insulin replacement therapy. Insulin treatment maintains blood sugar levels within the desired range. It aids in averting major issues. Insulin optimizes your blood sugar levels. Your body converts nutrients called carbs into glucose, a sugar, after you eat. The body uses glucose as its primary energy source. Once eating, blood sugar levels rises. Besides that, you require insulin therapy if you have type 1 diabetes in order to stay healthy. The body produces less insulin, which it replaces. Furthermore, insulin therapy may be a component of your treatment plan if you have type 2 diabetes. It's required when blood sugar control is insufficient despite healthy lifestyle modifications and other diabetes therapy.
Next, biological process in insulin replacement therapy. Treatment for type 1 diabetes includes getting daily multiple injections of insulin or using an insulin pen or pump. An inhaled insulin is available but isn't used as often. A pill form of insulin is being developed and may be available in the near future. Insulin has to enter the body's bloodstream to work. Currently, insulin must be given by injection. It can't be taken by mouth because it's broken down in the stomach during digestion. Regulation of insulin synthesis and secretion. Insulin, a crucial metabolic regulator, is generated within beta cell. Initially synthesized as prepoinsulin, it undergoes processing into proinsulin. Subsequently, proinsulin transforms into insulin and C-peptide residing in secretory granules until released as needed. The secretion of insulin is predominantly triggered by glucose, but other nutrients like free fatty acids and amino acids can enhance this response to glucose.
There are few disadvantages of insulin replacement therapy, such as hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia or low blood sugar is one of the main challenges associated with insulin therapy. An excessive amount of insulin taken or insufficient carbohydrate intake might lead to dangerously low blood sugar levels. If left untreated, hypoglycemia can cause symptoms like lightheadedness, disorientation, sweating, and even unconsciousness. Besides that, weight gain is a possible side effect for some people commencing insulin therapy. Insulin encourages glucose storage and could lead to a rise in the formation of fat. However, weight gain can be prevented and restricted with an appropriate diet and routine of exercise. Furthermore, insulin is usually given through injection, which occasionally results in pain or localized side effects such swelling, redness, or itching at the injection site. Preventing these reactions can be achieved by alternate areas of injection and employing proper injection procedures.
Okay, next is the application of insulin into our body. For insulin to be effective, it needs to be introduced into the bloodstream. Insulin can be taken by mouth because it will broken down in the stomach during digestion, so it needs to be given by injection. So an oral form that can make it through the stomach is also being developed. For now, to get the insulin into our body, it must be injected into the fat layer under the skin. The rate at which insulin enters the bloodstream varies depending on the injection site. It can be done in the arm, thigh, or belly. Insulin can be enter the circulation at varying rates depending on where is it located on the body. The fastest acting insulin is injected into the belly wall, while it functions slowly when injected into the thigh.
In my part, I will talk about intervention towards adolescents and kids to prevent this disease. Nowadays, kids and adolescents tend to have a real unhealthy habits in their daily life, especially in the household, which this situation could lead to having a chronic disease such as type 1 diabetes, like in our discussion. So how do we eventually prevent this? Here are some prevention that we could practice in our daily life towards our adolescents and kids. Firstly, we need to regulate healthy habits with their foods. We need to keep an eye on their diets by balancing the greener plates and lessening the sugar-coated snack intake on their daily life so it could prevent any further chronic diseases. Secondly, we should do a genetics screening for an early prevention, especially when some of the ancestors have a history of type 1 diabetes. This could lead to a better prevention that could make us more aware of our risk to get the diseases. Third, awareness and education is needed for the caregiver, teachers, and parents to be able to identify the early sign of type 1 diabetes so it could be a good prevention so they could get a better first step if it's ever occurred. Lastly, we need to encourage our children to have a regular exercise. By exercising, it could burn a whole lot of calories. In this way, we could stable our glucose level in our body. As the intellectuals say, prevention is better than cure, so we as the elderly should put in a lot of effort to prevent diseases occur amongst our younger children. So, what can we conclude from this research? So basically, insulin replacement therapy is a good invention that helps a lot by maintaining the glucose level for the people that have this disease. And secondly, type 1 diabetes can be prevented by an early stage in life. Lastly, insulin replacement therapy is one of the options for the diabetes to be managed in our daily life for the one who got the disease. It's significantly to the well-being and longevity of the individual with the condition. Hope you can learn a lot from this video. Thanks for watching.